All right, this is my first YouTube cooking show, so if this is going live, so thanks for if you're joining in. All right, I got some white rice going. I'm gonna do some chicken fajitas. I cut up some peppers and onions. I got a little bit of green onion. This will be a little bit of an indoor-outdoor show. I'm gonna do my fajitas on the barbecue outside. So I got green onion, white onion, just because I need to use of it up. And I want to get a clove of garlic, which I have in my cupboard. There you go. One nice garlic clove. A good way to do garlic is, hope you can see, my first show, so bear with me. So if you just cut off the tips that you don't want, actually in this one the shell came off quite easily, or the skin. But if you give it a good whack with the knife, it's easy to peel. This one came right off, so I don't need to peel it. Hope everyone's having a good night. Broadcasting from Shelby Township, Michigan. Again, my first show. I've done this on another app before, so someone suggested if I do YouTube, and I said, well, I'll look into it. So here I am. All right, whenever you do garlic, I always keep it separate when you're cooking because it burns quite easily. So you don't want to. The peppers and onions take a few minutes. If you threw the garlic in with it, it would burn. And you don't want burn garlic is not very good. Okay. So I got my peppers and onions going. I got my chicken breast left over. I've had these in the freezer, so I need to use them up. I don't know exactly how many I have. This is left over when I made some gumbo. So it looks like just about 3, actually 1.5, 3 half breasts, so 1.5 total. And it's good whenever you're grilling meat, cooking meat, to keep it out. If you take it out of the fridge and let it sit on the counter for a little bit, you know, so it's not ice cold on when you put it on your grill. It doesn't hurt to get a little room temperature. It's always messy when you're working with chicken because again, you don't want to cross-contaminate. Touching the raw chicken. Don't want to touch vegetables. Don't want to touch your face. So be careful when you're, especially if you're cooking with kids and that. It's easy to. Kids like to put their fingers in their mouth, right? Good way to get sick. So I like to wash my hands every 2 or 3 minutes. Again, try and avoid the cross-contamination. All right, how I'm going to cook these is I'm just going to, again, they're just 3 half chicken breasts. I'm going to hit them with a little seasoning. I got some spice rub. So I just raid my, there's no secret recipe to this. I just go to my spice rack and see what I got. I got some spice rub, you know, something you put on ribs or pork, but it's got good base and herbs for fajitas. This is like a Montreal seasoning, kind of like a hot peppers and dried garlic. You know, anything you could do for, you know, it has like a Cajun theme. It's good for fajitas. They have those fajita mixes, which I use them. I have some taco, but it's a little bit up for just doing tacos. You know, because you got a little bit of water to it. But since I'm doing these on the barbecue, it's not feasible to add water. And then always you can do a little salt and pepper. Always, it's always good to season. There's some salt in the seasonings I put on, but a little more. Hey, we'll see how many views I get here. I know one person that said they're going to subscribe to my channel, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, salt and pepper. Okay, rice is going. This will take a few minutes. Chicken's ready. I just need to get my grill going. And before I put that on the grill, I'm gonna hit that with a little oil. So, all right, we're gonna go out to my deck, the barbecue, and test the angle and the lighting and that. Want to say hello to my fish? There they are. The big one swimming, that's Silver Dollar. That's the one I named because the other ones are all the same. I don't know who's who. And he's a black tetra, if you're wondering. All right, heading out to my deck. I tested this before, so hopefully. All right, got good. Good lighting. All right, just gonna fire up the grill. Get that going, and gonna head back inside. Get ready for the. Check the rice in that. Let the grill heat up for a few minutes. All right, back on the perch. The way I'm going to do my fajitas is I grill the chicken on the barbecue, and then you can use like an iron skillet, anything that's going to hold the heat. This is a nice with aluminum or steel, but I'm going to cook my peppers and onions on the grill in this. Gives a nice little smoky flavor. So we'll once we get the chicken going, we'll get everything going outside. Rice is just starting to come to a boil, so kind of takes about in the cooker 10 or 15 minutes. Kind of a little holding pattern right now, so. Actually, I can put some things away while we're waiting. You guys can watch the rice cook. If you're wondering what kind of spice rub, so this is actually I bought this in Toronto, Canada when I was working over there, just like a Montreal. But then I like this. This is a rib rack dry rub. I use this on pork chops, fish, again fajitas, chicken wings. Good for chicken wings. They will sponsor me. All right, again, just waiting on everything. So I got some hot sauce I'm gonna put on, Tabasco. All right, the rice is going out. You can probably see it bubbling up. It gets a little messy. It kind of splatters around, so I put it on the cutting board. So what I want to do is we're going to head back outside and get ready for grilling. So I'm just going to hit my chicken with a little bit of oil, just to help it cook a little bit, and then my grill's it's pretty seasoned by now, so I don't have to worry about things sticking. But a little oil never hurts. Kind of gets it going quicker. And these are pretty thick chicken breasts, so they'll take a few minutes to cook. All right, rice is done. That pops automatically. So we're gonna head outside and get the grill going. So go along for the back outside again. I need 2 hands, more than 2 hands for this, but should be able to manage. All right, heading out. And it's quite cold out here. It's still winter here in Michigan for some reason. You know, tomorrow's first day of spring, so. All right, grill's going, getting hot. Got my garlic. So I'm gonna get my pan on the grill. One of my neighbors are watching. Try and get a better angle. There you go. I can see the food. Just want to make sure the grill's good and hot. You can see my breath, how cold it is. Still in the 30s here. Quite a bit of, still some snow on the ground. Squirrels are out. You might see them running around the backyard a bit. All right, this is a test, thanks.